In the face of mounting pressure and widespread skepticism, Kensington Palace found itself backed into a corner, faced with the unenviable task of tackling the escalating controversy head-on. 6 of the world's leading photo agencies quickly withdrew the photo of the Princess of Wales from circulation, and the palace could not afford to dismiss the furor as mere speculation or conjecture. Any attempt to deflect blame or offer half-hearted apologies would only have made matters worse, further eroding public trust and credibility. Weak excuses like, "Sorry, the photo was generated by a neural network," or, "We regret the confusion caused by our staff's mishandling of the images," would be met with derision and skepticism, unable to dispel the growing chorus of doubts about the photo's authenticity. Moreover, such a response would do little to address the underlying issues surrounding the princess's well-being, leaving the public in the dark as to her true condition. For all intents and purposes, the photograph served as a litmus test of sorts, a barometer of public sentiment and confidence in the royal family's communications. To dismiss it as a trifle or an oversight would have been tantamount to burying one's head in the sand, to ignoring the palpable sense of anxiety and uncertainty that hung in the air. Indeed, the stakes for Kensington Palace could not be higher, as the integrity of the monarchy itself hung in the balance. For centuries, the royal family has served as a symbol of stability and continuity, a bastion of tradition and propriety in an ever-changing world. But in the age of social media and instant communication, maintaining this facade has become increasingly challenging, fraught with pitfalls and dangers at every turn. Amidst uncertainty and speculation, the palace has found itself at a crossroads, forced to face the harsh realities of the digital age. Gone were the days of tightly controlled narratives and carefully calibrated images. Now every misstep and miscalculation was on display, subject to relentless scrutiny and analysis. In a carefully crafted statement released under her name, the princess took full responsibility for the debacle, candidly admitting her amateurish fascination with photomontage. Like many amateur photographers, "I experiment with editing from time to time," she admitted, acknowledging her limited experience and asking for understanding in the face of mounting criticism. With a simple yet heartfelt apology, the princess tried to diffuse the situation by expressing her sincere regrets to those who were misled by the now famous photo. "I would like to apologize for any confusion caused by the family photo we shared yesterday," she wrote, and there was a note of sincerity and remorse in her words. But beneath the surface, the statement had a dual purpose. It not only absolved the palace of any wrongdoing, but also sought to reassure the public of the princess's well-being. For those speculating about her fate, the message was clear: Kate is alive and well, despite rumors to the contrary. Indeed, the statement was carefully calibrated to address both the immediate crisis and the wider concerns hovering around the royal family. By admitting her wrongdoing and offering a humble apology, the princess attempted to humanize herself in the public eye, bridging the gap between royalty and commoners with a simple gesture of humility. However, even as the palace tried to contain the fallout from the photo scandal, questions were in the air. Would the public be satisfied with the princess's mea culpa, or would it demand further answers? And as for the broader implications for the monarchy itself, will the incident serve as a wake-up call to the royal family, prompting them to take a more transparent approach to communication in the future? A close examination of a recent photo of Princess Kate and her children highlights a broader trend of skepticism and distrust in the digital age. In an age where the tools to manipulate photos are readily available to the masses, distinguishing fact from fiction becomes an increasingly difficult task. At first glance, the photo was innocuous enough, an adorable snapshot of a mother and her children captured in a moment of marital bliss. However, upon closer inspection, cracks began to appear, casting doubt on the authenticity of the photo. Social media users were quick to notice anomalies in the photo, from Charlotte's missing sleeve to Louis' strangely curled fingers. These inconsistencies, though minor in isolation, perplexed keen observers and prompted speculation about the veracity of the photo. But it was only after the world's leading news agencies intervened that the full extent of the manipulation became apparent. Thanks to a trained eye and sophisticated tools, experts were able to detect subtle distortions and inconsistencies that had escaped the casual observer. For example, the Associated Press identified signs of digital falsification by noting inconsistencies in the location of objects and the proportions of subjects. These findings, while technical in nature, lent credence to the growing chorus of skepticism surrounding the photograph. However, the question remained, what exactly had been altered and why? Some speculated that the manipulation was intended to enhance the aesthetic appeal of the photo, while others spoke of more nefarious motives. Regardless of the intentions, the damage was done. A photograph that was once a symbol of family unity and joy found itself tainted by controversy and suspicion. What followed was a broader discussion about the dangers of digital manipulation and the erosion of trust in the media. Even Omid Scobie, a figure not known for his sympathies for royalty, couldn't help but note the mysterious chain of events unfolding in the public eye. His tweet questioning the competence of the palace's PR team caught the fancy of many who have been following the saga closely. Indeed, it is hard not to wonder what is really going on behind the scenes at Kensington Palace. From the inexplicable deletion of a seemingly innocent photograph to Prince William's conspicuous absence from public events, each new development only heightens the intrigue surrounding Princess Kate's condition and whereabouts. The events leading up to this moment were simply baffling. First, there's the curious incident of Kate's impromptu photo shoot with the paparazzi in Windsor, an incident that, despite being captured by TMZ, didn't make it into the British media, allegedly at the behest of the palace. Additionally, the British Ministry of Defence attempted to announce Kate's appearance at the Trooping the Colour parade, which was quickly denied by Kensington Palace, which said it was unaware of the arrangement. It's a disconcerting series of errors and misunderstandings that has left even the most ardent observers of the royal family scratching their heads in confusion. And with each new twist in the story, the mystery only seems to deepen. But amidst the chaos and confusion, one thing remains abundantly clear: the palace's actions in this situation are only fueling speculation and sowing doubt in the minds of the public. Whether this is a deliberate strategy or simply a case of ineptitude remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: until the palace provides much-needed clarity, rumors and speculation are unlikely to subside anytime soon.